Hey guys, welcome back to the Struggleville YouTube channel. For this video, we're going to take a look at some eBay sales. These are sales from my account. A lot of them are tool related. And I like doing these videos because on the main channel, we're always talking about deals on different things. And this Milwaukee sander, for example, it was at Farm and Fleet. You bought the sander, you got a free starter kit. Well, some people are interested in the deal. Maybe they wanted the sander but didn't care about the starter kit, or they wanted the starter kit but didn't care about the sander. Selling the extras or the things you don't need on eBay is a great way to recoup some of those costs, to offset the cost of the item you actually want. There are so many tools in my garage. I either got very cheap for free, or even made money on them because I bought a big combo kit and I kept like 2 pieces for myself, sold off the other pieces, and actually make money out of the deal. So it's a great way to get more tools without breaking the bank. And way back in the day when I first started the main channel, we started just making eBay videos. So kind of a homage to that. So as we stated, this was $99 at Farm and Fleet. When you bought the sander, you got a free 5 amp hour starter kit, which we'll see in a second. And actually, just today, I went back to the Farm and Fleet page because I was actually seeing if they had any more in stock. Since you can see it did pretty well, 7 have sold and only 1 is left in stock. A few stores have them in stock at Farm and Fleet again, but they updated the deal. I think the original deal might have been a little oopsie because now you have to buy 2 sanders to get the starter kit instead of just the 1. But anyway, $98.99. I paid $99, but also got that free starter kit. In the original video I showed you guys me picking these up, I expected it was going to be about $10 to $15 to ship these. It ended up being a little bit cheaper. They fit in a medium flat rate, so worst case scenario, it was $12.80. A lot of them were only $8 to $10, so made a little bit more than I expected out of that. But only 1 left on those, and you can see, you can just barely see it's cut off. I started this listing on the night of June 6th, so in 10 days, 7 out of the 8 have sold at that price. So here is the starter kit that went with it. You can see I've only sold 5 of those, still have 3 available. These cost a little bit more to ship, but if it's going far, I can ship it FedEx, and it's still only $13 or $14, something like that. In the original video, I thought I was just assuming I would get $100 a piece out of these. I've actually been getting $120, so $20 more than I thought, and I've sold 5 of those. So $220 together. I paid $100, and then you have to take out shipping and fees, but a really good deal for me on that one. These cases, I'm shocked that they sell. I can't believe, I mean, they don't sell well, obviously. You see I have 29 available and 3 sold. I think we've talked about these in the previous sales video, but it was so long ago I don't even remember. So I bought these at Sears. They were $9.99. Of course, when I bought them, they had all the sockets in them, and they had the ratchet in there. Well, the ratchets I think I sold for $10 a piece plus shipping. The sockets sold for $10 a piece plus shipping. And then I had all these empty cases. You can see 29 at one time, 31 cases, 32 cases. And so I just decided to list them. Now, $7.99 in free shipping, I'm making almost nothing on these because they're heavy enough. They cost like $5 to ship. But I include one of my website magnets in every package, so I thought it gets rid of something that I'm otherwise throwing in the trash, and I make like $1 maybe, but then also it's a little advertisement for the website. So, and here's the other one, the SAE version. I think this one's SAE. I don't remember, but see 4 of those sold, and that's all that I had. I quit listing them. I just thought, nah, it's not worth my time. So the rest of them are in the garage sale pile, and if they don't sell for like 25 cents a piece in a garage sale, they'll just get thrown out or donated or something. These DuPont scratch repair pens. They did awesome on Amazon, but I quit selling anything on Amazon for now. Completely closed down my Amazon store. I mean, it still exists, but there's nothing listed in it. So I've only been having them on eBay, and they don't sell nearly as well, but you can see 19 have sold, free shipping. They're under 3 ounces, so then it costs like $2.70 or something to ship. And that 111 available is way under. That's just when I quit counting. There's a whole other box full of them things. So a lot of them were free at Menards. Some of them were $1.99 each. I was actually making a lot more on these on Amazon. They were like $15. And you can see right now I'm running a sale, so some prices are lower than what I've actually gotten for some stuff. The regular price is $9.99. My magnets, another thing that's on sale. Had them regularly $5.99, but they're at $4.79. So the millimeter to inch conversion chart magnet. You have metric on the left, you have SAE on the right, and it shows you the nearest socket size in the other unit of measurement. And of course, it's got my logo down at the bottom. And I've sold 21 of those. It says 9 available. There's really, again, that's just what I put. There's probably 200 magnets over there. But I was so mad because I listed them. Just as soon as I got them, I wanted to list them. So I wanted to see if people would actually buy these things or not. Because, I think there's value to it. Because just the chart, like I have one out in my garage, and I've looked at it already a couple of times. That's helped me out. But it's obviously part advertisement for my website, so I didn't know if, people would be interested or not. But anyway, I was so mad because the picture sucked so bad. I took this, I went down to my basement, it was nighttime, it was dark, and I thought, I just want to get a few pictures taken so I can get it up and it's ready, and then I'll update the pictures later. Well, eBay must have changed something, or I don't know what's going on, because you used to be able to change the pictures after the fact. But over the night, one of these sold, and then when I went to update the listing, it would let me delete pictures, but it wouldn't let me add any new pictures. So now I got to decide, do I just completely kill the listing and get rid of these 21 sold, or just leave it with the crappy blurry pictures? But the 21 sold is kind of nice because other people come to the listing and be like, oh, look at 21 other people have already bought this. So it kind of, encourages more sales and helps with the search ranking on eBay when it's had previous sales. So I don't know. I'll probably leave it for now more out of laziness than anything else. But I was kind of happy with those magnets. I'm glad how they turned out. This thing was a bust, man. What a pain. And it was mostly because of shipping. This is a waffle maker. And a lot of vintage kitchen appliances actually do pretty well. And this one could have done better if I paid more attention to it. This listing was up for well over a year. It was up there for a long time, and I was slowly just dropping the price. The main problem with it is somewhat big and bulky, and traditionally I have shipped all of my stuff through the post office because I live out in the middle of nowhere. It's such a pain if I had to actually go somewhere to ship things. So the person who bought this lived in like Washington State or Oregon or something, so for me in Illinois, that's across the country, and they paid like $40 for shipping on this thing. And it was big enough that I couldn't even ship it priority mail because the box would have been oversized. And so they paid for just, what do they call it now, retail ground or parcel post, parcel select. They changed the names on them. But anyway, the slower shipping service, and it was still that damn expensive. Now, if I were to create this listing today, I would list it as FedEx, and it would be a lot cheaper. But the downside of that is then I have to drive somewhere where I can drop off FedEx packages. So for me, it's a Walgreens that is, a 20 or 25 minute drive. So if the item sold for $12, even if it sold for $20, I really don't want to make that drive each way just to drop off at FedEx. So that's kind of a pain. You can also do, I don't know about FedEx, but UPS, you can do pickups. You can pay for a pickup. But at my house, they want to charge $15 for a pickup. So at that point, I might as well just ship it to the post office. Here's a vintage 3/8 hex drive Indestro 2104 10-piece socket set, USA made. Actually, a pretty neat little set. You see these little tabs hold the sockets in place so they can't fall out. And you got a little hex key Allen guy, whatever there. Not in the greatest shape, and I would have got more for this, but look at that. Someone hacked off the end of it. I guess they were making it a stubby. But you can see the little indentation where that was supposed to be the little ball, little keeper ball or catcher. I don't know what it's called. So it wasn't in the greatest condition. I'm sure I got this just at this garage sale I went to where I bought like a whole table's worth of vintage tools. I think I paid $80 or $100, and it was actually several tables. It's enough that I have a 40-something inch toolbox that is completely full of all of these tools that I bought at this one garage sale. And I'll probably make videos on them as I get going just to show people, because some people like vintage tools, and I think they're pretty neat. I personally like them, so I'll spend a little time with them. But they got to get all organized before I can list them, so I can have like a set of all the same brand wrenches and things like that. So it probably won't be up until winter time, because there's just too much going on in the summer to mess with it. a bunch of these pulleys, I only paid $1 or $2 for. They were at Farm and Fleet. They were on clearance. And they wrote on them. Jerks. Why'd you have to write on it? But a bunch of different sizes. And this one was $11.99 plus shipping. You see I sold 2 of them. The original price was $14.99. I think I actually got $14.99 out of the other one. But the Craftsman Wrench Organizer. I really thought these things would do better. I know I got them really incredibly cheap on Sears' website one day. And they were like $1 a piece or maybe even less. And I had to buy enough to get free shipping. So I just ended up with a ton of them. Again, it's something that I have more than 21. That's just what's there for now. I was selling them for $7.49. I currently have them on sale for $5.99 plus the shipping charge. And these are the actual, one of the wrench organizers I actually use in my toolbox. I really like these for the Craftsman wrenches. The Craftsmans are a little bit fatter, the wrench, so it fits in these slots really well. Something like the gear wrench ones, at least the ones I have, are thinner. So if you were to tip this thing upside down, they all fall out. But the Craftsman ones are in there nice and snug. You can shake it all around and turn it upside down and do the hokey pokey. And they stay just in place. So I like these organizers. I'm trying to really get my eBay store to tool stuff. And then every eBay sale is an advertisement for my website, which I consider, the main portion of my business. You guys see, updates on the website and posts and YouTube videos and stuff, doing that every day. And this is like what I do in my free time, I guess. More behind the scenes stuff. But, I figure if these people are out buying tools of any sort or anything even remotely close to related to tools, then it doesn't hurt to throw in a little magnet that's got my website on it. Maybe they'll check it out. And I decided on a magnet because people might actually reuse it. They get it and they throw it on their fridge or they throw it on their toolbox, even if they don't know what it is. Because people just like magnets. If it was like a sticker, people are definitely throwing that away. And then I still do, print on the packing slip my little logo and struggleville.net and everything. And I thought, people probably don't even look at that, throw it away. I'm more likely to catch their eye with a magnet, and they're not expensive, so it's easy to throw it in with each one. Anyway, we have this Raytech Mini Temp Auto Infrared Laser Gun Non-Contact Thermometer. I got it at a Goodwill for like $1.99. I sold it as open box because it came with a battery, but it was made in 2005, so I thought, this battery's probably junk, and I didn't want someone complaining because it could be the stupidest thing. We're going to get to a couple eBay complaints as we get through these videos here, or through this video. And then I'll open it up. I'm going to take that battery out because I don't trust it, and we'll just sell this open box. Anyway, I took a best offer of $40 plus shipping on that one, but still plenty of profit that I'm happy with it. This WorkPro thing, I originally bought it to keep myself. I even did a video on it on the main channel. But after I had it for a couple of months, I was like, I never use this thing, so I just got rid of it. I think I only paid $5. I got $9.99 plus shipping. Not really anything more than just getting rid of something that I wasn't using. We got Tripoli Classic Deluxe. So, never opened. I listed as used because the box was damaged. I'm really sensitive about listing things as new because I try to avoid complaints at all costs. I got $35 plus shipping. I know it came from a thrift store. I probably paid anywhere from 99 cents to $1.99 because that's what the local thrift stores charge for board games. And I could do a whole video on board games, but just in short, I only buy them new, in plastic, because that's easy. There's probably going to be a barcode. The barcode gives you all the information. You scan it. Whether it's eBay or Amazon, or even if it's a newer game that's sold at like Walmart or something, you scan the barcode, you can get all the information you need on it to get yourself a description and a title and an idea of what to charge for the item. Additionally, you don't have to check for pieces. If it's opened, you have to check to make sure all the pieces are there, which takes forever, and you're not even going to make your money back based on just the time you spent checking those pieces. And at least half the time, especially depending on the game, if a game is very piece-intensive, like Risk or something, I don't even think Risk tells you how many little guys are supposed to be. You're just guessing. I can't remember, actually. But I think. There's at least some games that don't tell you how many pieces they're supposed to be. Anyway, it's going to be missing pieces, and then it's going to be hard as hell to sell. Nobody wants a game that's missing pieces. So your only options are to chuck it and just count it as a loss, or save it and hope that you find another version of that game that has the pieces that you need. So if you are going to be an all-out board game seller, and that's what you're doing, and you're going to have hundreds of board games in your eBay store, then it's probably worth your time to buy the used games and hope to get those pieces. But for me, I'm just on spot duty. If I see a game, it's underpriced and I can make money on it, great, I'll sell it. But I'm not sitting here trying to be a board game seller. So used games, don't touch them, don't care, don't want it. Here was another free after rebate Menards item, a Gardena fertilizer dispenser. Sold 5 of them, $19.99 a piece plus shipping. So I got it for free. I got $100 out of the deal. All I had to do was ship it to people. You can see I even used stock photo, so that was really easy. These things, I was kind of surprised I only got $20 for it. They used to sell a lot better, so I don't know if this one was just kind of a crap model, or if in general these massagers have lost their value since I don't sell as much on eBay as I did years ago. It's a Homedics Therapist Select Compact Percussion Massager. Again, a Goodwill purchase for probably $2.99, $3.99, something like that. They're a bit heavy and bulky. They should fit usually in one of the post office shoe boxes, which to me doesn't at all look like a shoe box because I know what a traditional shoe box looks like, and these things are maybe a couple of the dimensions, but like twice the length. Anyway, they fit in that. Here's one of my complaints. This person said that I sent them the wrong item, so it got returned. Now, they said that they bought the DVD version and that I sent them the Blu-ray version. Now, in my defense, I would just like to point out that it's a blue case that says Blu-ray disc at the top. The title says Blu-ray disc right here. The item specifics say Blu-ray disc right here. So that's a bunch of crap. It's just annoying to me. People don't read. I had another complaint that I don't think I pulled up the thing, but it was a Ninja Turtles memory match game. You know, those little, like, you flip the tile and you match the things and whatever. And they complained that they wanted the order canceled, but that I wouldn't cancel it. Okay, they requested a cancellation at 11:54 p.m. on a Saturday. And then at 11:56 p.m., they paid for the item. So I thought, well, screw it. They paid for the item. They want the item. They cancel it first, but then 2 minutes later they pay for the item. I thought, well, they paid for it. They want it. So I shipped it to them, and then they emailed me yelling about, oh, yeah, I wanted to cancel the item, and you refused. I didn't refuse to cancel it. You paid for the item. You think I was supposed to respond within 2 minutes in the middle of the night on a Saturday? What the hell's going on here? I was very annoyed by it. We did a video on these. This was all from International Tool. There's a couple of Bosch things coming up here. And I really don't remember the breakdown exactly of how much I paid, but I can give you a general idea, because if I turn around here in my chair, hopefully you can still hear me. I have a dry erase board where I was tracking this. So on all the International Tool Bosch orders, just right on the button, I paid about $500. $500 and then some change. After a bunch of the sales, and we'll get into more specifics here in a second, I was out of pocket $185, and I still had the vacuum to sell, which is what you're looking at. I got $134.95 and free shipping for the buyer. It was probably like $20 to ship. I know it went through FedEx. I know I shipped it in that box. I just slapped the label on that box. So let's say after fees and stuff, I made $100 out of that. Now I'm $85 out of pocket. I still had a 12-volt starter kit to sell. I'm going to write down 85 here. I was 85 out of pocket. 85. And I think the starter kit's coming up. And then I had a 18-volt 2-tool kit, a drill and impact driver, that I gave away. So, at this point, we're going to go through we'll go through all the Bosch stuff, but I'm $85 out of pocket until we get to the starter kit. So there's the planer for $178. Also, very important, within this deal, I kept personally a 12-volt 2-tool kit, and that was part of the original $500. So I kept a 2-tool kit. I gave away an 18-volt 2-tool kit, and yeah. So here is the planer. Got $178 and free shipping on that. I think it fit in a regional A box, so it was pretty cheap to ship. Here's an 18-volt kit that came with it. A bunch of it was you buy a tool, you get a free thing. Some of it was you buy the bare tool and you get 2 free starter kits. That's how I got this starter kit in the 12. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think the 12-volt starter kit is even sold yet. I think I still have it listed for like 40 or 50 bucks, which is probably too much for it, but yeah, sometime I'll have to lower the price. So here we got the 3 amp hour. We got $40 for that. We have the Palm Edge router, $149 for that. This one I had to list as open box because the box came beat to hell. It had like water damage on it, and it just looked awful, and I thought, I'm better off selling this thing without the box. I don't want anyone seeing the box. Another 2 amp hour battery this time. Only got 20 bucks for that. Okay, so that was the Bosch stuff. Yeah, I didn't sell the 12-volt starter kit just yet, so I'm still $85 out of pocket as it stands. So, this thing, it's so goofy how these sell. $22, it was free shipping, but they are light. They're under an ounce, so it was $2 to ship, $2.50, something like that. They're Panasonic cordless phone belt clips. This was a 5-pack. I used to do really well with cordless phones because you can get them dirt cheap at a thrift store, and the newer ones actually go for quite a bit of money. And it's really easy. You just look up the model number, so you know exactly what you're going to get for them. Now, the headache with them is if you sell them parted out, people have to register the handset with their base unit, and people don't know how to do that, and they assume you just sold them a broken thing. So I got a lot of returns, or I'd have to sit there and waste my time trying to walk people through how to connect it to their phone, and it just wasn't worth the effort. So then I started selling them bundled together, so it was my whole unit. It was my base unit, my handset, all of that, so you can't complain that it didn't work. And I've just focused so much on wanting to sell tools instead of this other stuff. A lot of these sales are old things that I wouldn't buy today. Anyway, I had an entire 4-foot table full of phones, and I made one big lot listing. I got about $100 for them, so I still was able to make money because I'm sure I paid only a couple of dollars for each set that had several pieces. But as I was doing it, I saw these belt clips on there, and I knew it was stupid that they sell, but they sell, all right. And no one's going to give me any extra for this huge lot of phones just because there's some belt clips. I'm pulling them off. So I pulled off the belt clips, made them a separate listing, and got $23 for them. So that was, extra $23 just for pulling the belt clips off. Another one of these pulleys. This one, 2 sold. Is this the same one as before? It might have been the same one because it looks like the same pricing. Bowling bag. On the main channel, we did a whole video on selling bowling bags because thrift stores sell them cheap, and they do pretty well as long as you stick with the name brands. You're looking for like Brunswick or Don Carter Lanes, these vintage ones, different stripe designs like a chevron design and things. $24.99 for this one, $11 for shipping, and I probably paid $1.99 or $2.99 or something. You really just gotta look at condition on these. The zippers will be broken. Sometimes you'll have little rips and stuff because it was a bowling bag. They can have a metal wire inside. I don't remember what this one has. This one's got the metal wire. Usually you don't have to worry about that. That doesn't break. Some of them have a plastic base, and those will break and crack and stuff. Also, people ask you if this is removable. Sometimes this whole cardboard thing will come out, or there's little clips on either side. I'm pointing with my pen, but you can't see that. So it can pull out because apparently there's women out there who like these as like a handbag. So they want the base to come out. So you'll get that question once in a while if you're selling them. Some of the Hart tools, we did really, really good with these overall. Again, it's a Walmart product, so you can only buy it at Walmart. And even though Walmarts are everywhere, you know, if certain people can't get to a sale, or if it's on clearance here but it's not on clearance there, it's a pretty good way to go about it. And some of the combo kits, like the battery that comes in the combo kit, you can't buy separately. At least you couldn't back when I did this. They may have expanded now. But the drill here, I think I paid like $24 or $29 because it was on sale for a short period of time. We did a video on that too. I bought 4 of them. It came with the drill. It came with a battery and a charger. You see I got $20 plus shipping on just the drill. And then here's the battery that came with it. Look at that. I've sold 22 of them for $30 a piece plus shipping. And this is the battery they pair with all their combo kits. If you were to go onto Walmart's website, I think it's a 2 amp hour and a 4 amp hour is what you can buy individually. You can't buy this 1.5. Or if you can, it's a lot more expensive. I don't remember now. Here is the regular charger. You can see I had 23 of those and $20 a piece plus $5 shipping. And this is the, again, the one that's paired with the combo kits. They have a fast charger. I think this is 1 amp and the other ones are 2. I don't remember. And the light that came with the combo kit, I only got $14.99. Only had 6 of those. This came with the inflator. And then again, a battery and a charger. Sunex tools, another replacement thing here. So I already had a pair of these hose grippers because I got a really good deal on Amazon one day. And then I bought a 5-piece Sunex tool plier set. And it came with another, the exact same model number. So I took the new one out of the set and sold it. And then my used one I just added to the set. So it was, you know, basically the same thing. But I was able to recoup some of the money on something that was redundant. I already owned that tool. So $15 plus shipping. It's better than just sitting in the toolbox having 2 of the exact same thing that I don't need. Look at this thing. I can't believe this. Klein Tools leather pouch. Electrician, telephone worker, maybe? I don't know. I copied someone else's title, I'm sure. $14.99 plus shipping. Man, that thing is so beat to hell. That had to be in a box in an auction, or I don't know. I can't imagine that I would have actually wanted to pay for that. It had to be accidental that I wound up with this thing. Anyways, $15 plus shipping. And this one actually looks a little bit nicer. Why is this one picture? Oh, it loads now. A Craftsman tool belt pouch. $14.99 plus shipping on that one. And this Craftsman tool box. $39.99 plus shipping. See, it has a little top tray in it. It wasn't in the greatest condition, but some of these are completely rusted out at the bottom, so it wasn't all, you know, it wasn't as bad either. You can see the bottom; it's still pretty good. It's not like weak or any holes or anything in it. But $40 for that again, thrift store find. I bet it was $5. And then there's that inflator. Again, sold 6 of those for $20 a piece. I screwed up on one of these. When I first made the listing, I accidentally made it free shipping because it carried over from the last listing I made, and the last listing was free shipping. So someone got a hell of a deal, and then I saw that and fixed it. But there you go, guys. Just showing you some of my most recent eBay sales. Hopefully gives you an idea of something you could sell on eBay, or what to do with some of these tool deals that you see if you know, you don't need all the pieces. I'm pretty sure, I think I've talked myself into it. I think we're going to create an eBay category on the struggleville.net forum, struggleville.net/forum, because it's something that I enjoy, obviously something I'm still doing, and can help other people sell things, and, you know, it'll be all good fun. So, thanks for watching, guys. Give the video a like, subscribe for a subscriber. I'll see you guys next time.